have to justify your actions the same way with a gun as you would with a bat. Now, that's a weird distinction because that inherently doesn't make sense. I don't do a very good job of following rules that I don't think make sense because I just don't believe in rules for rules' sake. I believe in rationality, and the rules need to stand the test of that as well. So yes, I may be more vulnerable than I'm aware of for something like that, and I don't know the law entirely on that. And maybe I should know the law, but I don't even know where to find that law particularly. Not here for the story, but did you yell at her or speak calmly? Almost certain I yelled at her. She's clearly in the wrong. Getting out of the car and talking to her is police justifiable. Getting angry and yelling is not okay, but understandable. I've been in the same situation and found myself yelling as well. I try to work on my temper, but you live and you learn. Yeah, exactly. That's my biggest complaint with my own behavior that I have so far, that I find very justified from both chat and myself pointing out, which is I feel like I wish I had been, I don't know about calmer, because I don't know that calm gets my message across, but I wish I had been more articulate in my criticism. I shot a gun once. I have had one session of shooting guns. Yes. What would a... Jesus, chat. How far behind am I? This is 11:05. Okay, I'm only 5 minutes behind. I am catching up. Okay. What would be a non-escalating response that would have also accomplished the goal of getting the driver to consider their actions? Perhaps it isn't if you were justified, but there's a more effective way of doing it than when you wanted. I think you're right to take a stance, but maybe adding more options to your toolbox for next time. I agree. I don't know necessarily. But clearly I can do better with the actual words coming out of my mouth in that moment, for sure. Hey boss, just came from watching your Civ. You're the most videos on a channel I've ever seen. You're still going. Thanks. I've been streaming for a long time now, and a lot of that makes it to YouTube. Most humans are not worthy of my time. I truly don't care if they become better or worse in the end. Can't change whole humanities anyways. I have a bit of a problem with that almighty raccoon god, which is it's too passive for me. The idea that you have no control over your own life is not something I particularly want to endorse, because I think the behavior that it leads in for me is apathy or lack of introspection or change. So from my perspective, yes, I also agree that most of the time I'm probably not reaching anyone. I'm probably not making anyone better, but I do think it is possible to do that. And I do think that the non-zero beats the zero. And I don't even think that's optimistic. I just think that's rational. Always found it weird when people saw conflict is always negative, not simply physical contact, but of options and interests, and people hating it when you argue. The way you develop your opinions, ideas is through conflict because it puts your beliefs to the test. I agree 100% with that. Look how people have behaved during this pandemic. It's easy to come to the conclusion that some people are truly unreachable, but it's wrong word. It is a really limited conclusion to go people are unreachable. Why are these people unreachable? Why? You know, you look at things like, the polarization of social media, you look at the fucking things that drive this, and you go, you know, even if your first level analysis is these people are unreachable, sure, what's your second level analysis? Your second level goes, well, why are they unreachable? How do I change the things that make them unreachable? And maybe you're not personally doing this all the time, but being aware, but the outcome of saying, there's no way to change anyone else, leads to this really weird life that I don't think is probably worth living from my perspective, right? It's a very passive look on the world. And even then, even if you go to that point, you still have to say, well, what's right for me then? Even if it's unchangeable. Do you wish to be a person that gets walked over? I don't wish to be a person that gets walked over. I want to instill in myself the willingness, desire, and reaction to push back when someone takes something from me or transgresses against me or acts like I have no value or rationality of my own, no value or worth of my own. When someone says, this is part of that shared resources shit. When someone says, I put myself ahead of you in all ways, even to the point of grossly violating the social norms or the system that's set up for this to take advantage of it for myself at the cost of you, I don't want to sit down and just absorb that. What do you mean shortcuts to distance myself? Can I elaborate on that? Sure. So you can do it with, this is a response to the relationship comment of what do you do in the heat of the moment to distance yourself from that? And you have to just train for this, right? You and your significant other sit down and talk about this. Maybe you have a code word, or maybe you have like a distancing thing where you say, you know, this is really escalated. We're going to take 5 minutes and walk away. Maybe in that 5 minutes and walk away, you guys both agree that you think about the things you like about the other person. and you're doing a lot of things. You're giving yourself, your body time to calm the fuck down. You're mentally not going down the course that arguing is going to bring you. You're looking to something else to be like, shit, I like this person. I'm in this relationship with this person because I choose to be in this relationship with this person. This person rarely intends me harm, and when they do harm me, they almost always do it accidentally. And then you have a conversation after that to some degree, when you calm down and you put it back in perspective. And that helps a fucking lot. That hijacks, you shortcut that process. You might get to that process on your own in the heat of the argument. It's pretty unlikely, but you might. More likely you get to that process later. And sometimes you don't, because you have hurt and anger and escalation, and it keeps getting worse. But if you know ahead of time that the person mostly means you positive outcomes, and you can remind yourself of that in some way in the heat of the moment, that helps immensely for de-escalating, for bringing it back to what you want with that person. As there were two of them, they probably don't want to lose face to each other, so they went fully in on defending their own actions. Underneath, hopefully they knew they were wrong. You're highlighting this, hopefully helped us. I agree. Humans are not rational creatures at heart. It can be good to bear in mind that we can, but that's not true. It's not human or rational or unrational. Human are rational and unrational and irrational in different times in different ways, right? So the human as a totally rational navigator is bullshit. But the human as entirely irrational is also bullshit. To demonstrate why you are even asking, can you share something you've changed your thoughts about the situation since the conversation started here? You mean what is chat presented for me? It's not necessarily, well, you want change because you think that by me demonstrating change that I'm doing more than just reaffirming my own beliefs here. But I think you miss the process as a whole. The process as a whole is present my ideas, let them be challenged, and then if the challenges are good challenges, to incorporate that into my worldview. And if they aren't good challenges, the goal is to address them and understand why they aren't good challenges and why they shouldn't change my mind. I guess from the ones that have changed my mind the most, there's some good legal arguments here, or good arguments about the legality of it. Even though I may wish to not be trodden upon, and may find that I'm in the right from a driving perspective, and that it is bullshit that this person is entitled to the point where they think that even though they fucked up, they have the right to aggress, even if it's just like a horn aggression for this, right? I may be opening myself up to a degree of liability and risk that I don't want to do for something like that. And if in my mind the risk is just I might get punched here, or a weapon might be pulled on me or something, then that's one thing. If the risk is additional because there's litigation concerns with that, that might be a different thing. And it is good to have that knowledge in a situation. So I would say that one of the things that has come out of this conversation is I should be a little bit more knowledgeable what happens with that, if I can. And I'm not even sure I can do that easily, and I'm not sure I will do that. But it's definitely a valid criticism of that. Be aware of the risk you're making, that you are putting yourself in when you make a decision. Sure. I think that's a fair version of that. I think there's a lot of stuff that has reinforced what I've said, Grunoff, but I don't think that is reinforce my beliefs in this, rather. But I don't necessarily think that is just because what I'm doing is just reaffirming what I believe. I think it's because I read the criticism, responded to the criticism, and given an idea of why that doesn't apply here, or I don't think that's relevant here. Is that fair? I think the law makes sense in a general sense. If you have a weapon capable of doing harm, using it to cause harm is straightforward. Considering the level of harm it can cause is secondary to the act of harming someone. Probably more nuanced depending on the situation. I don't even want to get into the law. I mean, the law of that is really weird to me. Apathetic people annoy me. It's a worldview that completely feeds on itself because they don't want to put forward the effort to make a change and ignores historical precedent, people enacting change. I also think it's inherently limiting to believe that you are only in the situation you're in now and nothing can change that. I don't think that's healthy for me. I mean, my entire life has been building a better life for myself, right? Like, I mean, if you're not doing that, what the fuck are you doing? My last cent on this topic. I think it's almost impossible to solve the situation without a third party. Do you want to agree with you after you yelled at her and she thought she was in the right? Social norms and shames are very powerful tools in behavioral correction. May or may not have thought she was right. There's a couple reasons why she could aggress, right? Why she might hit that horn. One of them might be embarrassment. And I want to bookmark this behavior for her. And by escalating it, I absolutely bookmark this behavior. Now, whether or not I did a good enough job of presenting why I'm bookmarking this behavior for her, to her, that might be a very good criticism. Like, I think that's, if I critique this from my perspective, that's definitely one of the things that I'm least pleased with my own behavior on. In 10 words or less, can someone summarize what happened? Near accident, unreasonable response. Escalated the situation. For emphasis. There we go. Okay. Some people think taking a break is a power move to control the conversation will keep it long past the point. Sure. Again, but I think, especially in the context of a long-standing relationship with someone who cares about you and you care about. In other words, there's a big past history of them trying to do right by you. In other words, they're a good actor, a good faith actor here. I think in a situation like that, those things can help. Yep, people can abuse that for sure. Thank you, Casual Observer, for the 27 months. Welcome back. Did I miss Concormer Stars 25-month resub? I hope not. You're learning so much from this. Thanks, Barhonius. That's really nice to hear. I think we need more effort overall that communities. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I butchered your post. I think we need more effort overall that communities are made to feel more connected and responsible for each other. It's better for everyone if everyone is reminded they're part of the community. Otherwise, people become selfish, self-centered because they don't take responsibility. Yeah, I think humanizing the people around you certainly helps. Another thing I see is if you were trying to collect the data on whether or not you were effective, ineffective here, there's no follow-up to see other change of behavior in the future. I think this is still the same exact response stutters to the previous things, which is my likelihood of changing them higher or lower than not taking action? And you can certainly, if you can, justify why it's lower or equal, but I would love to hear why. We're going to call center for the government. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. I have to train yourself to calm emotions, learn to recognize things. I need to make space for time to recover mentally. Yep. Learn as much as you can about yourself. I'm not missing anything. I'm saying if there hasn't been a single part of your previous thoughts that you've found good contention for, you might just be venting. Why? You can't imagine a scenario in which people provide a bunch of bad evidence? You can't even see that as probably a likely thing? Imagine you think deeply about a subject, and you spend a lot of time and effort in your life making the best decisions you can in regard to that, right? And you throw this out to people who haven't thought about this much or who are just responding off the cuff. And you get a lot of pushback from them. And the pushback, when you reflect on it, look at it, read at it, and have already done some of that work ahead of time, as you've done this throughout your life, do you really think that the first tier of responses that push back are likely to be the ones that you should change your mind about? And think about this too. The deeper the belief that you hold about something should reflect the more time and effort you've thought about thinking about that. The more effort and time you've spent thinking about that, right? If you hold beliefs, like think about how powerfully you hold a belief, to what percentage you think that this belief is true, right? The ones you're most sure about are the ones that you should have had the most thought about, at least to some degree, right? The ones you're least sure, like, for example, the legal stuff here. I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about that. I don't have the facts for that. That is one of the easiest ones, for my opinion, to be pushed around on, because I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about that. I don't have a lot of facts about that, and I don't know what the legal repercussions of that. Those are one of the opinions that I have the least solidly formed ideas about it. And you should be able to look at yourself and reflect. I know that I am a much chiller person than I was at 18. When I say much chiller person, I mean I am more open to a lot of things that I initially discounted as stupid. And initially gave it the cursory thing of, that's dumb, I'm not doing that. Because as some of those have had time to develop and I've thought about them more and been exposed to them more and had pushback from that, my stances on them have changed. And of course I'm not perfect at this. And of course it's a work in progress. And of course I've got blind spots. But I still don't know a better way to do things. If it isn't too personal, what city and state? Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Passion is great to have, but it can come off as aggression. And it's tough to take a few seconds to allow your impassioned brain to articulate your thoughts. Yep. Where am I from? Where do you mean originally? Do you mean now? I don't know what you mean. When people are comfortable where they are and simply want to avoid worse life rather than go better, sure. I don't think that's where I would ever want to be, but sure. Hey, Skeks. It's not on a delay. It's just I'm catching up with comments. I'm trying to give comments. I'm trying to read through these comments because I'm interested in having this conversation. Basically, you can either win an argument and express your emotions, but I found in my experience you can't do both and succeed at both. I don't necessarily agree with that. What do you think that roguelike RPG? Why do you think that roguelike RPGs are booming now? I think that's really off topic. I'm trying to catch up. One of the ways arguments unfold to get set up long before you meet a person. They may struggle to remember you're a good actor in the heat of the moment because memories from their upbringing take precedent. Sure, but that's you. That's your work, and it's their work. And if you aren't in a relationship with someone doing that or willing to do that, you should really evaluate if that's what you want to be in. Absolutely. I have a fuck ton of baggage, right? I grew up as a human being and I have baggage. And it's my fucking job to work on that to the best of my fucking ability all the time, especially when I have someone I love and care about. Especially when they have to deal with me or I am in a relationship with them and part of their life and happiness is informed by what I do with them. Absolutely owe it to them if I'm going to be a decent fucking partner to that person to work on that. Urtuk big BG music during this conversation? Yes. Legal stuff is the kind of thing I was asking about in the initial comment. If that's something you just... What? The legal stuff is the kind of thing I was asking about in the initial comment. Just what's something you've learned so far? I thought I pointed that out. The legal stuff was something I've learned so far. Scratching your spreadsheet time edge? Good. Running for my own opinion is a big part of growing up. It helps a ton. In my country, people just pull axes and bats and charge into these situations. That sucks. Consider being a public speaker of some sort, not even giving. I think you do a good job of objectively preventing thoughts you have on XYZ before you moonlight as a motivational speaker. I don't want to be a motivational speaker. I want to do this. What happened? Did Filthy run over Maradona? Maradona? I don't know what that means. Someone said Maradona died in here too, but I don't know what that comment means. Weird, but accurate example was fever. I don't know what that means. Okay. You might want to consider bot comments. This wasn't supposed to be a 2-hour conversation. It just ended up that way. It's fine. All right, I think I've caught up with chat. Oh, he's a famous soccer player. What happened to him? I think overcoming your baggage is something you can expect when they're calmer. I think part of being in a partnership is understanding the initial reactions may not have response. But this is my point, is in that moment, distance yourself from that moment to give yourself or your partner or both time to overcome that if you can. Okay, we're here. I've caught up with stream. Chat, do we have other thoughts or comments about this? Or are we ready to move on? I'm happy to have more conversation. I feel fired up. I feel a little tired from that because I think it was 2.5 hours of pretty high intensity for me, which is fine. I don't mind that. I'm enjoyed we did it, but we've arrived. Also, good morning. Hi, guys. Kind of conversation you missed? A really interesting one. You're referring to having an opinion in line with everyone else without actually thinking about it. I see. Yep. Where are we on stealing the lady's bike? I'm not stealing. I have no desire to punish or penalize this person. I don't. I just didn't want to be walked over for a situation where I was clearly not in the wrong and this person was acting like I was. That summarizes that for me. Interested in the internet fiber thing. Oh, that's good news. Yeah, I could bring that up real quick. So I signed a contract for business fiber at my residence. I don't know why this wasn't presented as an option before, but I only recently found this was an option despite actively reaching out and asking about it a couple months ago. The install is this coming Thursday, like a week from tomorrow, Thursday. And then I need a couple days to make sure it's stable and works at home and a couple days to move out of the office. So I'm likely going to be starting streaming from home again in about 2 weeks here. There's a lot of benefits from that, not the least of which I won't be T-boned in the parking lot. All right, I think for many people, their larger beliefs are to them constants rather than things should be scrutinized. Sure, and I think really core beliefs should be slow to change, but they shouldn't be immune to change. Like, add more data, understand things better, you should be open to changing that. You looked it up. Cedar Rapids Municipal Code. No person shall engage in violent behavior in public space. The law doesn't care who swung first if you put yourself in a position to get swung on. That's good news to me. I mean, in a sense. I'm curious what that means. Again, like we need definitions here. What constitutes violent behavior in a public space? Is verbal altercation violent behavior? Does that mean if someone yells at me, I can punch them and we're equally liable? That seems unlikely. All right, I'm gonna close up paint here. We described that. I got to talk about that, which makes me happy. I think it was actually a fairly good conversation with chat. I really enjoyed it. I'm willing to, like, the next, like, maybe half hour or so, if you guys have additional thoughts, it's kind of just percolating in your brain, you want to throw them at me, just feel free to do that. Try to at me with that and give me a few minutes to respond if we're in the middle of the gameplay. But I'm happy to have more conversation or thought about this if it's fun to do so. I enjoy talking about these things, and I like, again, it's for me, it's about clarity, right? The more I expose myself to other ideas, the better I can refine or change my ideas to fit what I think is right. They have to pull the fiber to my house? Yes. Although it's pretty close, the drop. Off topic, what about bicycling in the USA? A friend moved there due to job and his sport is bicycling. He got honked off the road and showed a shotgun. Get off my road, you liberals, what he got shot at. I think it's going to depend where you're at, unfortunately. Violent behavior is physical threatening. So you can yell, but if you start yelling threats, it can't be treated the same way. I don't know, man. I don't know what the distinction is. Okay. But it is. Sorry, Skex. Yeah, we just had 2.5 hours of very interesting conversation from my perspective. I like these things. Some people don't. All right. So we also voted. Chat voted. I mean, we can do it again real quick, but I think chat voted on a different start than the standard start. So we're going to start with some of these beasts, I guess. We could do a random start. Random apparently is just a random number of people here. So we can start as Swampers, Forsaken, Vampires. Dude, I immediately start with this. And I think we've done a Werebeast start. Haven't done a beast start. Haven't done a Revenant start. I don't know, chat. Maybe we just start basic start again. I kind of want to see, as a new player, what is this? The Forsaken Urtuk? Weird. Oh, Forsaken Axeman. The names. I don't know if they're statutory defenses. I don't know what that means. All right. Can be charged with assault for placing the other person in apprehension of being physically assaulted. That sounds dumb. Doing names, Calric donated. That's true. I don't know, chat. I kind of want to start as the default start. What we're doing here is we haven't touched Urtuk in a couple months. And the developer is extremely active in patching, which means there's been a fuck ton of changes in the meantime. I'm not sure I want to bite off the entire campaign, so what we might actually end up doing is taking a look at a couple days worth and see what type of progress, what type of end goals there were, what the gameplay changes have been. In other words, we're reevaluating the game. The game was excellent in the past, but unfinished, and there have been a lot of changes. I almost just want to feel what those changes are like from now. So, yeah, but like, I didn't actually like these. I think it's interesting that he's added other playable races, but my take on these were they were less fleshed out and less interesting than the basic stuff, and they were really min-maxy. And the problem with being really min-maxy for alternate races, which is fine, I don't mind that long term, is that as a new player, as a player just getting back into, we don't know what the meta is right now. So diving into like super specialized roles only makes sense when you understand the implications of those super specialized roles, right? So I kind of just want to start as default, get a sense for the game again, and then we play it from there. That's my take anyways. So we'll go with what was strong, and we'll try to play all the classes when we pick them up. Dude, Spearman was good last time, but nothing beats the Guardian. I seem to remember though it was kind of like shit. So there was a bunch of stuff. So some of the stuff I didn't like in Urtuk was stuff like unlocking of skills was grindy and kind of farmy, and then you'd run into this scenario where it was better to start with certain classes, because the classes you would pick up would have certain perks that were only accessible as classes you picked up as opposed to starting brothers, which kind of was unfortunate. I did stop using a precinct or scam. Right. So weird you can start with the Spearman. But let's just, I mean, we could check. Okay, I guess I don't know here. We could start with our standard start, but that doesn't seem like a very good idea. Maybe instead we should start with some of the classes we don't like, or bring some of the classes we didn't like. Blood Knight was a huge fucking scam prior to this. Maybe we start with our basic classes and then pick up classes pretty rapidly. I seem to remember Footman got a lot better. Guardian was pretty good, but I wanted to start with, was it Monk I want to start with? Fuck, I don't remember. I really do not remember. Maybe all the classes were good in the end. Remember. All right, either way, I need to put some of this coffee away, so I'll be back in 2 minutes for that, and then we'll actually get started with some gameplay. See you guys shortly. All right, I'm back. I do like too that at one point in the conversation I made the assertion that I was like, filthy is I, filthy, am lawful evil, and then I just moved on, and no one else, not a single person addressed that. There was no pushback for that. No one was like, "Are you sure, filthy?" It was just like that was just assumed to be fact. It was like me saying I have facial hair. Chat's like, kind of enjoyed that. All right, I want bashes, I want flips. Flip got a lot worse, right? When everything became immune to flip. Do you think everything is still immune to flip? Probably. All right, let's start with this. It did amuse me. All right, so what can we get? Unlocked after we won campaign. Okay. Tiring criticals was very powerful. Hastening criticals was also very powerful. I remember which was better. Didn't really like poisonous criticals are okay. Bleeding criticals, monster hearts, HP, which is good. Mind of a cleric was interesting. Athletic. This is agility. Alright, I only get to choose one of these. I guess we run hastening criticals, we can only choose one. Are there any, do I see rarity on these? Advisor. Maximum focuses, reach ability, apply focus. Well, that was fairly good too. There's no negative to that one, right? Oh, they all start at level 4, so there's no HP metal. I don't remember them all starting at level 4. They must have, though. I choose 3? It does say choose 3. Alright, well that makes it simpler then, doesn't it? We'll go with hastening criticals, tiring criticals, and improviser. Those still seem like... Oh, Lightfoot is very fucking... Let's just start. I want to see the gameplay experience again. We can min-max on a future playthrough. Alright, we're on Epic. Do we need to be on anything besides Epic? I don't remember what the difficulties were last time we played. I think Epic was in here, but maybe it was Veteran. I don't remember. I gotta read... Maybe I need to reread the definition of neutral evil too. Let me just look it up real quick. Make sure I'm actually presenting. Neutral evil. Neutral evil is the philosophy... Okay, hold on. The alignment system, neutral easy. Neutral evil, rather. Neutral evil is a philosophy that the self is best advanced by using whatever means necessary. It's philosophy of egoism, consequentialism. Egoistic consequentialism. Also holds that people should behave egotistically and embrace any social order that allows them to gain the most power. Maybe better used as a one-off joke then, as opposed to an actual embrace of what I believe. Wonder what the... I don't know. Maybe I don't even want to go down that route right now. I just found it as an amusing comment. It was meant as a joke, but we'll see. Okay. Let's get going. Iron Man mode, your progress will be saved. In Iron Man mode, your progress will be saved automatically. No manual savings allowed. Okay. Do we want to do Iron Man for this? Sure. Don't do Iron Man. Why? Okay. All right. Do we have? I don't want to play the tutorial. But we'll skip the tutorial. Fired up for Urtuk? Oh, I thought I skipped intro. Alright, as Urtuk, you're imprisoned deep below the ground in the sanatorium. For many years, the corrupt alchemists conducted hideous experiments on your body. As a result, you have suffered a dreadful mutation. Now finally, you've escaped the underground and must undertake a perilous journey in search of the cure for your affliction. You don't know its exact location, but you need to look for clues in the villages after you take them over. In this zone, the Badlands, you must fight your way through the scavengers, ragtag gangs of bandits and thugs, lurking in ambush for unwary travelers. Also remember that medicine needed to heal injuries is extremely rare. Some, though, can be purchased in the black market. Okay. Oh, did I lead? I thought I read Lawful Evil, Colonel Stransky. I don't know. Anyways. I think it was meant. I was mostly amused at the idea that no one pushed back at all on that in the walk to the bathroom. So, anyways, all right, prisoners. We definitely want the hunter. You know, okay. This, I mean, I guess I'm reevaluating this from last time I played, right? I hate that the first unit I find is a unit that starts in my existing party. Why is that still in the game? It's just like no reason to have a second of that class to begin with. That's still stupid. probably forced to take it because it's right there, but it immediately makes me grumpy. It makes me grumpy enough that I might just restart because I believe that was a random roll variable, right? So some of your starts are just like, oh, you have the same people in your group. And some of the times you're like, I get the people I need to progress the game or at least be interesting. I think that should always be different. So, all right, we'll main menu start again. It's fine. Yeah, are we same 3 items? Yeah. Disturbing the peace. No person show direct abusive epithets or make any threatening gesture with which the person knows or reasonably should know is likely to provoke a violent reaction by another. Does that include honking the horn? Honking the horn when you're wrong? Shouldn't that reasonably? I mean, like, it just, all of that just seems so. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Like, it just seems like so much bullshit. Like, can't I interpret that any way that I fucking want? All right, what is this? So, we've got scavengers for soldiers. We don't know what those are yet. And the jab. Okay, at least this is different. At least there's a different thing over there. Lawful neutral. I don't know. I really don't. I was making a joke and I just was amused how easily it went over, or how minimally disruptive the joke was. All right, let's equip our stuff. So mutations will be absorbed if I remember correctly. Why are my people? Oh, dude, it didn't take my people. Fuck, I forgot to change the people. All right, I guess we're restarting again. All right, we're gonna get Calric in here too while I'm thinking of it. Right. For example, I remember one of the issues being like the assassin's okay, but there's just a much better assassin you find later. So if you overinvest in leveling your own assassin the first time you pick up the other assassin, you're really disappointed. I don't know if that's still gonna be a problem or not. Okay, what am I'm looking to rename. Can I not rename from this screen? Blue balling chat. I'm okay with blue balling chat. All right. Maybe I can rename them later. Hope so. Okay. I'm hoping this overwrites the same name so I don't have 3 save files here, but we'll see. D&D alignments are caricatures for sure. Yeah, it's certainly a clusterfuck of events, isn't it, Bale? I also wonder too, like, I'm in an office, right? And the limiting factor for privacy in pretty much every building I've ever been in seems to be doors. Like, doors don't seem to block sound in the same way that walls do. And like, I just had a 2.5 hour very vocal rant about this thing. I wonder what the other people in the office heard or think about it. Kind of bizarre. I'm looking forward to being home again. All right. Group of soldiers eradicate scavengers. Okay. And there's a war monk up there. All right, let's go grab the war monk to begin with. Unfortunate location because I can't move through it. It's an extra turn to get back there. Is there 2 stuff there? I don't know what the second flag is. I don't know what that means. We'll go. Yeah. Scavenger assassin on the good. Maybe it changed. All right, so we're gonna go up to our first location. All right, we will engage this. Oh, there's 2 events here. A group of soldiers surrounded a smaller group of soldiers about to strike. It looks like a battle will commence shortly. How do I interact with the other event? I can't remember. I think I have to back off the location and re-enter the location to trigger another event. Also, I think I reinstalled the game, so I think some of my settings are off, but let's just engage for now. All right, okay, where? All right, what are we working with? 2 javelin. Do I heal in between fights, chat? I think I do. Been too long. It's been a couple months. You don't get to interpret it all. The jury does, but basically, if you swear at folks and flip them off, knowing understand that you'll hit you, you're disturbing the peace. Honk your horn, probably okay. Getting out of the car and screaming, racist. I didn't stream anything racist. I don't know. It just feels like a very arbitrary definition of that. And you think that might incite violence. Why did I get out of the fucking car? I got out of the car because something triggered me enough to get out of the car. Does that mean what they did incites violence? because it leads to that. That is the first step. So I don't understand where the burdens lie. All right, so we're fighting these guys. This guy hits super hard. Those are throwers. We want to push people into things. I don't think... What is it to see? Control to see their immunities? Yeah. And we have a monk. That's not our monk, but he's our monk for the fight. All right, where would we want to fight this? Maybe uphill over here? Yeah. Might join me. Okay, I don't want to put them here. Can I remove them? I definitely can. Question is, from where? All right. Oops. You there. That's the rogue. All right, so they're attacking us. Is there a wait? There is a wait.
You have returned.
I don't think I want Battle Advisor right now. Maybe I should do it just to check out the newbie experience, but maybe not. Thank you, Elric. CM for the resub. Welcome back, man. Ah. Skip this turn. Units regain 50% stamina and speed is increased by 25, resulting in a new timeline value of 34. It's nice that it has a tooltip telling me what my new timeline value is. This is not really wait. This is skip turn. All right, maybe would have moved them a little bit more had I remembered that, but I didn't. They got pathed away because it's slow. This guy's charging them, which sucks. This guy, don't remember him being stalwart. Don't know. Okay. So he's gonna walk and hit us if we move over there. I can't remember if we fucking heal. You want likely to walk through? It's not additional to go up elevations, right? It's just the same number of tiles. I kind of want to go there and assassins mark that tile. You can throw over things if I remember correctly at a range of 3. You can hit me there, I think, but not here. Oh, I thought I missed the tile. That's fine. I can throw another one. We still have AP to throw another one. I guess I can make sure he can't walk past. Yeah. All right, we actually have bear traps too, which I forgot about. As I said, it's just been too long. Can I also shoot? No. Alright, and we're just waiting over here. And this guy hopefully doesn't fuck it up for us. I'm going to block his tile to slow him down. I can't remember his move. I think it's 4. Move point's 3. So he can only go there now. It's fine. And this guy hasn't gone because timeline issues. I could just ignore him and go after the Javelineer. I think I'm going to. Okay. I like that there's an undo command. Can't shoot him. Why not? This blocks. I can go up here and shoot him though, and he can only hit me from 2 tiles up. I will get thrown on by this thing. Can I move after shooting? I think I can. Can't see him. How many tiles away, I guess? Okay. Can't move after shooting. Feels bad. Hey, we trapped him anyway, so that's fine. So he now took damage and couldn't move past us. We're gonna need help to kill it. 2 turns of trap, right? Yeah. Pretty likely he walks over and hits him, right? And I could smash him into that. It's the bash. Ram towards the enemy and push him 1 hex. Strain effects are ignored when rushing the target. This target must be in direct line of sight and the path must be walkable. Ignore stalwart. Considered a normal attack. If I go there. Min range of 2. So if I go there and slam into him, do we know which way it pushes? To go there and push, so it pushes that way, which slams him into a wall? I cannot remember. Let's try it. Negative. In fact, took extra damage. Feels bad. Oh, that guy's a melee. I definitely remembered him as a ranged. Alright. As I said, it's been fucking too long since I played. If I move back, I get opportunity attacked, right? We put our guy in a pretty stupid position here, and I can't remember if we heal between fights or... I don't remember. Yeah. Feels bad. Do I not get opportunity attacks if I move back? Shit, I can't remember chat. It's literally been months. Doesn't read chat. He is reading fucking chat, dude. Yeah, the gray area, but the gray area informs everything we're doing there, then Gopher, so it makes it really difficult for me to get anything from that. That's neat, Professor Pandemonia. Attacking ends turn, you can heal if you priest in your team. Only melee up, down, 1 level, sure. It will tell me. There is no attack of opportunity, okay. Only if you're engaged, that's right. You heal between, okay, thanks. All right, so we'll back up. Could push him onto the stuff there and then trap. Who goes next? He'll go before our ranger, unfortunately. No, our ranger goes... No, it's our footman. Where's the ranger? The hunter. Hunter's there. So hunter does go before. So if I back up and slam into that guy, it will push him onto the traps, and we can re-trap that to prevent damage. Although we'll end up on this tile, so we'll get hit. I don't think it ends turn to step on trap, right? You just take damage. Alternatively, we back up and slam into this as like a mini stun, so we cancel his turn. Are we going to survive his hits? We're at 400 something health. He does 93 damage. We're going to be fine. All right. Wait, why doesn't it stun him when I push him into that? That is not considered one of the tiles that stuns, maybe? What's my job? I stream for a living, bro. First strike, didn't notice. Stabbed me a bunch because he's an asshole. Okay. Alt shows you numbers above their head for more comprehensive turn order. Yeah, good call. Alright, so we can shoot from here. We're engaging 3 targets simultaneously, which seems like really trash fucking play. Okay. We get zone and control, so we can only take 1 step. Okay. This guy still has... He does have first strike, but he's out of breath. He can't first strike if he's out of breath, right? I think that's right. Okay. Who's next? That asshole. We already found out we can't do anything to that asshole, unfortunately. Wonder if I just walk over here and hit him with the backstab. Probably. Alright, we don't want this guy walking towards us. He may go there, he may not. We're at our fucking AP. It's up here somewhere. Shatter damage, timeline 100, move points 3, HP, stamina. Stamina 64. I believe it's stamina that's the relevant here. Alright, bear trap. Seems reasonable. Bear trap's 50, so we can shoot after bear trapping. We could kill this. Could do some damage here if he chooses the alternate route. I'm not sure why he would choose one or the other. We will. I guess I could bear trap there, then back up, then shoot. I guess I'm 2 tiles away there anyways. That's a pretty safe bear trap location. I probably actually should have gone there because he's going to path up there to hit me regardless. Now I'm a bit worried that he's going to do too much damage if he passes the other way. And additionally, if he goes there, our reaction... Okay, so I think I just shoot him here. He did trigger the trap we wanted. Excellent. We can backstab kill this guy. And then I can move, apparently. We will go here. And then I can go here, charge him, and kill him, I believe. Okay. Regular attacks take less stamina. You get your turn next turn sooner. You also get bonus stamina if you're not exhausted at the end of your turn. Okay. Thanks. As I said, it's just been forever. So I blocked my own movement going there. We have 2 more turns first. Does pushing him help me at all? Not really. Don't know why I hit again. But there's a reason for it. I can swap here. My turn ends because I don't have quick foot, right? Okay. Didn't die. I think we don't get experience if the AI last hits, but I don't remember if that's true or not. Okay, you rescue leader of the deserters joins you. We gained a monk. Great. We have options of spending a resource. William, medicine, life essence. I think we just gained that. I think we gained this first. We want to get Lightfoot as soon as possible, I believe. Lightfoot was very powerful in the past. Why are there 2 Lightfoots? Can I take them both if I had the resources? Probably. Okay. It's Iron Man? Yes. Although I haven't played in months, so we're relearning a little bit. Alright, chat. How do I re-engage? Oh, nothing interesting here. Okay. Never mind, there's nothing to be engaged with there. I think we want to go back and over. Village. Okay. That needs to be immediately changed. Battlefield speed times 3, campaign speed times 3, I think. Okay. Game looks cool. The game is excellent. There we go. It's a bit better. Badly wounded soldiers against a handful of scavengers will help them. Have full deployment. I didn't remember to equip the mutator, unfortunately. We want to save the guardian quite badly. All right. This is double. Where do I get the... There's some button I can hold that will show me elevation levels. I don't remember what it was, though. Where are my controls? I can still change gear at this point? Really? Oh, shit. Where? On the 2-headed icon. There. That's right. Thank you. I had totally forgotten about that. I forgot to have them for the last fight, too. RIP! All right. You know, the thing about mutators is that they used to take a certain number of turns to be absorbed so you could get more slots, which was relevant. I don't know if that's true anymore. That's a big upgrade in armor. We absolutely want Lightfoot on like 12 different people. I think I want it on the charge guy. I can't remember who needs it the most. It's been too long. Shift for elevation. Hey, Yeekbaka. How's it going, man? All right, so what do we want this on? The assassin would like to go faster on crits. The assassin crits all the time. We'd also like them to go slower on crits. Maybe we want tiring criticals first. Improviser I really like on the crossbows, or I used to, and I might run them both in the rogue. We have hastening and... Is there a limit to the number of absorbs? I think there is. I think this was one of the ways to get multiple actions on the hunter. Game looks... Hey, Fall Grubby. How's it going, man? I watch your shit all the time still, by the way. I just never say anything in chat. The game looks very aesthetically pleasing and fun. The game is excellent. I really highly recommend it if you like this type of game. It's quite grindy, which is, I think, a plus. And I'm revisiting it after a couple months. I haven't checked it out in a while. All right. So we need deployment here. Where are we going with this? But, okay, shift for elevation changes, right? So we can't get out of this pit. Wait, are we just entirely unable to get to that side of the map? What? We can deploy there. Will get us there and here. There's only 3 tiles. And I guess the monk can leap. We're almost entirely blocked out of that map. That's interesting. We don't have any javelineers to move the stuff around. So. All right. So let's deploy more monks over this way. Oh. All right. Assassin behind... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All of our people can move. We're coming through a single tile choke, so we can't move past this guy, unfortunately. I can flip my own team or not, chat? Can I flip one of my guys up? Hold Alt to see pathing. If I hold the monk right now, I don't think I can path up, right? Oh, he will. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. There was a 2 over here. Okay, that's good. I thought I was trapped in the pit. But I mean, there's still a 1-tile choke that I have to move through. I'm just considering where I leap over. I can toss my own people over. That's some really good ground to hit people on, right? There's malices to that. Maybe I start by tossing my dude over, and then I leap up after. In which case, like this, like that. Stop. I got my mutators assigned. Let's get to it. Don't need to. You just use swap. Where did I put Lightfoot? Forgot about that. I could swap there. Yeah, good call. Good call. But this guy goes after, so he could have moved. So I guess if I'm throwing him up, I don't get to do anything. Every character has swap. Oh, right, but it ends turn. Okay. So only problem with this right now is I move the rogue to there. 4 tiles. Rotate. Good. But now he's here. Can I go enough tiles to get closer? 1, 2, 3. No, I'm 1 tile off rotating. Hunter's 3 range or 4 for movement. Can I see their stuff? Hunter is... Where's movement? Yeah, I used to be good at this game. I just haven't played in too long. Where do I see movement? HP, protection, damage, shatter, vitality, strength, vitality, agility, con. I don't actually see movement listed here. Am I missing it? Mouse over their name on the top right. Do you mean top left? Class name. Enter. Where? Oh, there. I see. Gotcha. Thank you. Movement range 3, movement range 4, movement range 3, movement range 3. Okay.
Sure thing, filthy.
I did used to be good at this game. I just haven't played it in a couple months. I just got to relearn some basics for a second just to remember what the hell's going on. Okay, so the hunter can only move 3. It's going to be like 8 million turns where the hunter can get engaged. Flip is 0 turn cooldown, right? So I could flip them over both. Yeah, I think we're going to do this then. It's kind of bad because I don't really want to fight. I don't want to spend 2 turns moving them in, but okay. All right. All right. Jump, flip. Destination hex is too high. Oh no, chat. I can only go 1 tile higher for the flip. Rip. Okay. Feels bad. Yeah. Now we're stuck eternally in this area. And that's 3. We gotta go there. It's fine. Yeah. Alright. Where are we going from here? So we can rotate another one of these guys out. It's nice to take advantage of them, but I really would want to save that guy. I can't do that while he's blocking me. So we're gonna be stuck here. I think I have a choice though. I must have put Lightfoot on the rogue because I still have actions after rotating. I have first strike. He does. So he's gonna be a pain in my ass.
You have returned.
He will have stamina when he walks in too. I wonder if we still want to double attack him.
This game, I'm really glad seeing you come back to it after you played the shit out of it the first time around.
Game is excellent. So cheers, Night Shifty. Alright, I think we just end turn here. I don't want to move over. I don't want to give him elevation bonus. There's another guy walking up to, and it's going to be a bit of a problem. I'm considering throwing a mark here for when he walks down. He might go to this tile, but I'd be fine with that. It's been too long since I've thought about the play in this. The game is actually really tactically pleasant, which is really tactically challenging, which is great. But we've already fucked up like 25 times, which is less great, obviously. So I could jump then flip, I think. 50 stam, we're sitting at what amount? 72. So we can do 2 actions this round if we want. These are 2 elevations up. So this guy is currently vulnerable there. I really kind of don't want him here. I might just flip this guy over and call it a turn. Okay. And then we're going to rotate out and move up. Crossbow feels bad. Alright, so we've secured the objective of keeping these people alive. Although we're not in a very good shape to engage. I could keep rotating them backwards. I seem to remember that being a thing I could do for AI. If I rotate them backwards, I am going to get stepped on if elevation changes. And early game, I think late game is more important because the damage scales up faster in your HP, but early game is still an issue because the enemies hit me really hard. Turn order is this. I don't know what that tile is. I think that might be new, tall grass. Range damage against units is hex reduced by 25%. It doesn't sound like something I remember. Yeah, it's definitely puzzle level of tactics for sure. But it's fun. It's a really fun level of tactics. It felt the map feels much more relevant than in Battle Brothers, for example. I wonder what percentage of the time. Chat, is there a way to tell where the charge comes from? I guess that's not my charger, so it's not as relevant. But let's say this was my charge guy, right? And I rotated him in, and I went to there, which is 3, and then charged that guy. What percentage of the time is he knocked into the rock? 0, 100, or 50-50 from that tile? Zero? Why? Aren't there 2 paths to charge him? Either there, then here, or there, then here? 0, think 0, not sure. Or 100, but think 0. Don't know, never 50. Well, if it's never 50, how do we ascertain that it's 0 or 100? I mean, there's 2 tiles that you could charge from. And I see nothing that determines which of those I would take. What's the rule then? Always below, always above? Like, what is it? It shows? But I'm 2 turns away. It might show on my turn, but it's not going to show me now. I can't know beforehand. You still don't understand charge rules? Okay. I really don't think we want to move in on this guy. I'm considering throwing a Assassin's Mark there and calling it a turn. Alright, let's get my crossbow over here. Is this my guy? It is, so we just want to move up and be done. This guy comes forward, triggers a trap. We get to shoot him. Okay. I don't remember. Swap position with target. Terrain effects are ignored. Neither character may be stunned, immobilized, haunted, or engaged. Elevation difference must be 0 or 1. Ends turn. Okay. If I have Lightfoot, it doesn't end turn. Can I see my traits? I can. So this guy has my Lightfoot. I either had it as inherently or I put the item on him. So I can move there, swap, and attack. Does the Rogue have Lightfoot? Rogue has Lightfoot. Might be inherent. Okay. So we can actually get 2 attacks here on this guy. I remember these guys being tanky and a pain in the ass. Yeah, he's still at shield. So he's going to have armor reduction until we do enough damage to him to break his armor. Once his armor's broken, he'll take more damage. How long before this guy? I think we want damage on that, and I prefer this guy tanking. The question is, I'm not setting up very well for charges quite yet. I mean, my terrain sucks for getting there, so I'm kind of a little limited. I think we're going to go over, swap, hit him. His first strike kind of sucks. We are drawing his stam out. I could leap over here and attack. What's this guy's move? 3 or 4? Move 3. 1, 2, 3. So he can't reach me, although the crossbow presumably can. But I was kind of hoping to go here and set up for a toss. Is that a pit? Is that a death pit? Not a death pit. I could also go there. It's 2 tiles down. So if I walk to there, I can be hit by the crossbow, but he can't reach me. So he's going to move over here instead, and I could get on their crossbow potentially, which would be good. This might also let my allies help. Crossbow's next. Monk is at what kind of health? Monk is at 540 health. How much damage does they do? They do 83. You sandwich them, I get auto crits. Yes, I could leap over and attack him for sure. And it might be good. They're going to get to attack me possibly twice, which might be too much. And the monk's fairly slow, but I could get that crit right now. And it will put them on bad tiles. And if they go there, I can do things like bash them into the pit later. Maybe. I don't have a bash guy right now. Maybe it's good enough. Do I have the stam? I can leap attack this turn. Sure. We'll try that. It sounds good. It might be terrible. Oh, shooting my dude. That's fine. All right, so we get a backstab from the setup, so that at least pays off nicely. I'm going to decide if I want to go to a different route. I can multi-swap with swap. I can, right? If I have Lightfoot. So I could go one, swap this guy, go there, swap that guy, attack into that, and keep my guys in the relevant tiles. You're missing opportunities to level patience by waiting. It's extremely important to wait. See, I hate that part of this game, Gogus. I hate that there's passive farm things. You missed opportunities to level patience by waiting. It's extremely important to level as early as possible because the game's all about crits. Yeah, I don't remember how to do that though. Alright, let's go here. Go there. Go there. Give him some stabbing. Yeah, I think we just broke the armor. I'm happy with our location here. Yeah. Wait before setting up backstabs? Okay. Alright, do I have LOS anywhere? Ally again. I kind of want that tile. Gotta go there, rotate, call to turn. I think this game looks a lot better in Battle Brothers chat. It's weird to me when people say that. Okay, my rogue's taking a fuck ton of damage, which sucks. Alright, we've got another crit there. Presumably we could walk over there and get crits as well. We're gonna get attacked next turn when this guy comes through here, I think. Although he's gonna have to go through 2 of them. What's our stam at? Stam's at 54, so we can still double axe. So I can toss the archer down. It gives up my crits. How much is waiting for speed? New timeline value of 32. Timeline here is 32 puts me right there. Ahead of the assassin's second. Could also kill this. This is the less tanky, does a million fucking damage kind of deal. I'm out of range of their melee going there. It fucks up my... I want to toss this guy down so he gets killed. Dude, I hate giving up my assassin crits though. Who's next? The footman is next. We do anything with the footman? The footman would charge the living bejesus out of that crossbow, I believe. Or 2. No, I can't. It's too many elevations up. It's 2 elevations up. But I can rotate back up, slam, set up for another crit. Maybe this is a wait. Okay. So it's... why can't he move? Why is it red? Not red. Okay, can probably kill that. Who's next? Crossbow. Dude. This guy is never going again. I'm like, oh, timeline 37. Where is he on the timeline? He's, oh, wait. Archer, warrior, hammerman. I don't see scavenger on here at all. The spearman rather. So why does it tell me he's on timeline 37? Maybe it's, maybe not? Huh. He's lower than 37? It says 37. It literally says timeline 37 when I hover him. Oh. Let's put a shot into this. Alright, my rogue is getting fucked up. Which one? How do I tell who's shielded? He shielded me from behind, so he doesn't actually shield me at all. So the AI on the allies is still absolute trash. Do I have to stand for 2 moves? I do. Okay. So he's actually going next now. Somehow. So I do need to kill him, or he gets an action. Alright, that was my turn. My rogue's gonna die here if we're not careful. Why is my rogue so slow? Because he got fucking smashed. So he is gonna die. No, he's next. Oh, okay. Never mind. They changed the assassin icon, chat? I honestly don't remember him looking like this. Alright. Alright, chat. I apologize. I'm sorry. I know it's... I know I was much better than this when I stopped. I feel super like guilty for being rusty right now. Sorry, guys. Been utilizing these a little bit better. Okay, the problem is the scavenger's going again soon. I might be able to kill that, but it seems unlikely. Is there any way I can set up for flanks? I rotate in. First of all, can I shoot in melee? I think I can, right? Yeah, I don't know what I can do about my assassin though. I might just run the assassin away, for example, right? Like rotate and run kind of deal. My monk's actually in danger too, quite honestly. So she has a shot left. I can Assassin's Mark then move if I have the stamina for it, which I do. Alright, now let's rotate. And then let's back the fuck up. You don't get additional range for being elevation. It's just additional damage, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like if I go there, I'm out of range of everybody, right? I think so. Alright. We could push this guy down a level. I don't know if it actually helps us. Maybe to clear the space out. Oh, I can't push him down because if I move there, I'm trapped. Could back up and charge him, but it brings him up in elevation. I'm not sure that helps me at all. We just attack him. We don't have any defensive thing yet. Guess I'm staying right here. I missed that entirely. Sure. The sentiment is it sucks to suck. We're gonna die if we go there, I think. Can only flip him up 1 elevation. So none of these are good flips. We've had very bad interactions with the environment for our team. Yeah, F indeed. You guys down there, our archer. I don't think if I go there, I think we're fucked, right? Can't protect him. We're bleeding too. We have 2 actions, we do. Pretty sure I died to the archer though, right? Alright, maybe I restart in a second because I'm playing like shit and like kind of need to not play like shit. This is on like hard or something because at one point in this game I used to not be terrible. Alright, we're gonna shoot that. Oh, that's my turn. I was thinking of doing things after shooting. Rip. Okay. And push him into that, but that's not actually advantageous. And rotate him out, which does seem advantageous. And go there, and then where's my charge? Charge does charge him into that wall. I don't know why, though. Like, I don't know how to tell which angle we charge from. Monk's still alive? Just kidding. Alright, easy restart. That's fine. Life is iterative, absolutely. No disagreement there. This guy is stunned, so he's super late. Is stun? I forgot. Is stun... He has to have a turn to remove stun, or is stun just super reduced on his timeline? I don't recall. Looks like it's just reduced timeline. Feels bad. When you choose ram, it showed exactly where you land. Sure, but it doesn't tell me ahead of time which direction it would. Again, like you can tell me that when I'm on this tile and I mouse over the ability, it shows me which way it rams him. Sure, I got that. I mean, it's not 50-50 when I pull the ability, but it's 50-50 until I get to that square. Why did you walk away as a melee? Okay. Oh, I forgot there's an undo. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I got absolutely destroyed because I haven't played in a while. My apologies, chat. We're gonna restart real quick. Alright. Maybe I should watch my own. Do you guys want to watch my own tutorial video for this? We have a tutorial video for new players.
Quitters never.
Not a Borat, thanks for the sub. You guys want to watch tutorial? We can watch tutorial. No, I don't mean their tutorial. All right. I'm gonna rock with these people again.
Fool, lost in time and space.
Career paying the iron tax. Thanks, man. Thanks for the 5 stars. Really appreciate it. Yeah. I still want these starting brothers. Maybe not the rogue to start with. He's just a little bit less flexible. I don't know. He's just damaged to begin with, but maybe I need him. Why can I not find the... That's what I wanted. Alright. We're still... Maybe we run with extra medicines, because I feel like an absolute fucking scrub right now. Maybe not. Alright. Wishing my own videos on you? For sure. You know why I would watch my video though? Because it was a good tutorial video actually talking about how to do this, and it's been a while since I've played and I've forgotten. It would kind of be nice to have that, you know? Alright. So no immediate addition to our team, which is a little unpleasant. I mean, I guess soldiers kind of is. I guess this is fine. But I mean, there's no like dude under attack kind of deal. This is the same fight we just took. Oh, wait. Oh, I can go to help them. And all I have to do is go to here for party management. Good. Yeah. All right. Free buff. We don't have our ult yet. Do we have our ult yet? I don't remember. Hastening criticals. Tiring criticals. Oh, tiring criticals on you. Yeah, it's nice content for sure. Okay, so 4 allies. Enemies are 1 archer, rogue. Okay, we can't... Our deployment kind of sucks. I can't get to that archer. So what are they going to do? They move after. The enemies can't get to us either, though. What a weird terrain setup. Alright, I think I'm sending the hunter over here. And then the 2... Oh, I do that a lot. The 2 other guys over here. You good with this? Sure. Okay. So they have movement of 3, and then shot range of what? Does it tell me their range? Fire crossbow, range 4. And I don't think elevation gave range, I think it was just damage. So if he moves 3, you can shoot 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we're nowhere near in range for that. It's fine. I want to go there and trap that. They can't reach that tile. They have to. They'll walk over damage. I guess I want to go here. Okay. Yeah, but the same is not true of quicksand, right? They avoid spikes, but they don't avoid quicksand. This guy can definitely reach us. 1, 2, 3, range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're in range here. So we actually want to either back up a tile or rush forward, right? He goes 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can't shoot here. Okay, so we go here and wait. We can run all the way back and just kite them around. I think that's fine. Okay. So I want to trap that tile. And I think I get a shot still here. Alright, I think we're good right there. Not going uphill here. Happy just to pull back and make them come towards us. Alright, trap triggered. That's spikes, I'm not sure. We trap both the tiles that he can move on. We have 2 turns of this. The bleed, right? Oh, it's no longer a bleed, just immobilize? I remember it being a bleed. Maybe that's an upgrade later. We could go there, trap both those tiles. We guarantee that kill. We only have 2 traps left, though. If I shoot it ends turn. He is trapped for the next turn, but not the turn after. Stamina's at 64. Will I kill him with 3 rounds of this? I think I do. Is that good enough to kill him? I think it is. So I want to go there? No, I don't want to. Why would it path me through the spikes? Is that not a spike tile? It looks like a spike tile. It's tall grass. Ah, I see. It looks like spikes to me. It looks like spikes on the base with tall grass. Oh. If I go, he can go to there. And hit out to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. But he can't hit out to there. Okay. All grass again. I think they're going to charge in stupidly. I don't actually care if one of these footmen die. 1, 2, 3. Hits out. 1, 2, 3. Hits out 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this tile's safe. You don't have any charges, right? Right. Okay. Alright, so we have to double trap this turn because he's going to be unstuck. Can he avoid the traps? He can't see the traps, right? He won't path through the sand, I don't think. I think that tile is safe. Oh, that's the guy I want to save, but this is a good spot for us. The rogue can move 4, and he can also Lightfoot attack me if I let him swap out there. I don't really want that. I think he's timeline 32. If I go there and pass turn, do you think I'm faster than him? I think we might be. Yeah. Could also rotate here. If I go there and rotate, and go there and charge, is there a chance that if we charge from there, we hit him into the rock? I think there is. It did do the expected result there, so we have traps up here, so we're going to just shoot him again. Alright, he didn't take that tile. We can't get out of range of this thing before its next action. All of our allies are here. I don't know if they do anything, though. So I kind of want to know if I charge the rogue, what happens. Who goes next? All of them, then that guy, then the rogue, then the archer. Can engage the archer. We do have engage, which means we get an opportunity attack on this guy. Are there hotkeys for any of these yet? So it does push him back. I don't know why it pushes him back instead of up here. So push him back. I don't want to push him back, but I have to if I'm going to get a charge. Doesn't seem very good, honestly. Yeah. Actually, both these options seem to suck. I was, for some reason, thinking I could get in there and attack him, but I can't. Pushes him back. Does it immediately... Probably immediately breaks that again, huh? Use undo. Oh, yeah, use undo. Thanks. What happens if I push him into his ally? Anything? Oh, I got him with long rep and reach. It slows him. This penetration damage. Those are two opposite things for sure. Alright, so who's happening the next? Archer is happening next, but I cannot lock him in melee. He can walk away and just shoot me, which is what he's 100% going to do. He's going to walk away and shoot me. The rogue is going to... Rogue is stuck, so the rogue will attack my rogue from here, and then the next guy will rotate in and attack me. Is this guy light-footed? Doesn't even need to be light-footed because the other guy is going to get in there. Alright. Might just be time to walk away on this guy, honestly. Oh, this is so much harder than I remember it. I haven't played in a while and I feel really bad. Yeah. Sure. Went forward. Deflected the shot. It's good. Trapped behind him and walked away. Weird. Okay, so this guy is unimmobilized after his next turn, right? The armor is proving really annoying. Be nice to have some movement enhancing effects right now. To deal with the pit. I guess I'm coming up here to kill this thing. I mean, I can push, like, do stupid things here. I'm not going to. Yeah. Alright, so this guy has acted, so he's done. Eventually. I wanted to kill him, but we didn't do shit to his damage. His armor is yet to be breached, which means he really took a really heavy reduced damage. I kind of just walk away from him with both characters, bring him a little bit lower, and maybe set up some flanks. But right now we're doing fuck all for damage. Like the HP and armor of these guys is just like totally defeating our ability to do damage. One, two, three. Does he go here? Definitely goes there, right? Guy moves 3 or 4. Moves 3. Alright, we're out of traps. And reach attack the 2 of them together if I want. I'm not sure it's super helpful. I really like to push people into pits, but they're not moving closer to them. I'd really like to stun people, but also doesn't seem to be a great option for that. 2 attacks on me seems like a lot. I guess this is just a ram into the rogue. And then hope to get shielded by this guy, maybe? Okay. Dude, I forgot how fun this game was. This game is amazing. Just forgot for a minute. Okay, they're killing my footman, which is definitely a problem. The rogue wants to die. I think we're blocked shots here. Do damage to their archer. Got this guy coming back. I don't think I can set up any flanks on him right now. Not easily. Not at all, actually. And I don't want to be stunned by him, so I guess we're going here and shooting. Alright, rogue can rotate through. No flanks, unfortunately. Although we can start to set up one soon. The problem with the rogue with no flanks is no crits, right? Select is good. Alright. I can back up and charge again. I don't know if there's an advantage to charging. I think it just costs me more stamina. What's a regular attack cost? 40. Expose 3. Fuck, expose 3 from the hammer. Good call. Should have rotated differently. Could have gone there. That's pretty bad news. Ram is 2. Ramming him into his own guy doesn't help. Moving there sets myself up eventually for flanks, but maybe not immediately for flanks. I think I want to hit them both. Do I reach attack normally? I think I do. Yeah. Oh, he didn't go for the attack though, for whatever reason.
A nominal pittance.
It's the man with cheese. Man with the cheese. Monterey Jack or Pepper Jack? Pepper Jack. 100%. I do like that on Twitch. There's a number of people advancing very different goals. And some people just want to come into chat and ask about cheese. I can go 1, 2. He's not guarding. He is guarding. Who's he guarding? That guy? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, do I have Lightfoot on this girl? This guy or no? Does have Lightfoot. The 1, 2, 3 with double rotate, shoot the rogue. Seems okay. Excellent. Alright, we want to kill this thing next. It is going soon. Probably going to kill our guy. We can go there and flank this, which is kind of nice. Alright, and we can move again. If I go here, we get attacked by this guy. Although if he attacks me in melee range, he eats a counter attack, right? So that's probably good enough. Oh, he doesn't actually. Is he out of stamina? He's not out of stamina. Why didn't that counter attack? Why didn't that attack me, chat? Are we happy with this position? I think I'm happy with this position. If I charge him, bounces back. I don't take... okay. Fortunately, Zocked there. Go there and charge him. I might charge him into the other guy who counterattacks then. Does he have Stam? Does have Stam. Didn't counterattack him, although did flat out the flank. I'm engaged there, but I can get that flank. Or I could try to kill this. This guy's pretty low in the turn order right now. Where's the scavenger? Just, well, one ahead. 1 second, chat. Got my lunch today, chat. My wife just brought it to me because she's a fucking sweetheart. Super nice. All right. Like going back to the climbing gym after a few months away? Yes, you feel just totally shit at everything. That's how I'm feeling right now, for sure. So we could rotate in here, get backstabs on the archer. Alternatively, we can come in here and start doing damage here. I don't like that too much because it puts me closer to that guy. I'd like to kill this guy efficiently, but I'm not sure we've got that option. Oh, I guess, I mean, the archer's going to back up to... He can find a spot to shoot from. I guess it's as valuable to kill the archer. Is there any advantage to keeping more of the footmen alive? Like, do I get paid based on how many are alive? I don't, right? I think twice if my wife is putting me in danger. Thought that would kill it, and it absolutely did not. Rip. Is there any way I can prevent it from getting a tile? No. Could have looked at damage. Other footman goes, though. But he presumably could kill it if he wanted to. Especially if I leave him open. But I don't need to leave him open for the crit, right? I don't want to be caught by either of those guys. I'm okay being caught by this guy. I don't want to be caught by the other guy. I guess I move back here then. Yeah. Great. I think I get experience for that, but I don't actually know. Do more damage there, but that guy's super tanky. I guess I'm going to put damage on this guy. This guy at least doesn't have armor. So what happens here? My rogue goes again. Fuck, I didn't even notice. I can get crits there. So that's probably what's going to happen. So I don't think there's a point in moving. Okay, we slow him with those attacks. And I want that guy to eat the attack. So I think we just back away. Is there some benefit to that? He's going to go there if I back away. Can I rotate after or no? Can I now rotate this guy or am I done with rotates? Because I might be able to charge him into the pit by taking a little bit of damage. If I move one over. Can't rotate. Boo. But Lightfoot doesn't count as an action, right? So, or doesn't count as a movement tile. Does it count? If I rotate, does it count as one of my 3 actions, chat? So if I stand here, can I open my turn with my footman by rotating here, then moving 3 to there, then charging? Or no? We're going to go here then. All right, he goes there. Didn't kill him. Really surprised I didn't kill him. Okay, so if I rotate now, that ends my turn because I don't have Lightfoot. Well played. Well played. Pro gamer. Myself. I'm talking about myself here. Obviously, it's me who's the pro gamer. Who's next? There's guys. I guess I kill this. And then I back up. Oh, I can't back up after. All right, we go here. We get nothing. Is there any way we can go next? No. We'd have to slow him. We'd have to crit him to slow him. I don't think we can. I can save this guy. I'm willing to take damage. Or at least potentially save him. I don't know if he'll hit the guy next to him or walk to kill the guy. I don't remember if there's a point in saving him either. So, but we're going to win this fight regardless. So let's go here and swap him and hit him. That guy moved over there. No one knows why. We get another round here apparently. I don't think hammers have any sort of push. He did decide to kill him. Shit happens to that fool in this instance. Then go there and slam him into the rogue. I don't think any of it matters here. I guess I take the damage. I guess it ups our chance of getting one of these guys. That's maybe good. All right. We got a Guardian, which is what we wanted, and got a Billhook upgrade. All right, we also have mutators we can extract from the fight to permanently buff our guys, or rather to give them items they can equip. We already have a hastening critical. We can either combine it to make a better hastening critical, which is pretty solid, or we can start getting other things. Tiring criticals I like. Bleeding criticals I don't really care about. Mind of a Thinker, I don't remember that being that good. Let's take a look at the mutators. Do we want any of these existing mutators or save up? Another improviser's nice. Chat, how come it doesn't show me what level these are? Are these, does it have a random level? Is it always level 1 now, or is these like level 4s, or what's the deal? These are all level 1? How do you know that? Because it doesn't seem to have a, normally level 1s had a negative associated with them. Is the HP negative gone away? In other words, level 1s no longer give me an HP negative, or no? Because this just says on critical hit give 14 speed. It used to be on critical hit gain 14 speed and lose X amount of HP for equipping it. You guys remember? I mean, we can just take one and find out, I suppose. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Party-wise, we just picked up this. So it does have a negative. It's minus 10% HP. I want to give the rogue minus 10% HP. Also, where's the absorb thing? Did that ever get added? How come there's no absorb counter on this? Did that get taken out again? We have armor too. Should upgrade the armor. We have an extra weapon too. And weapons are shared, I believe. So I wouldn't mind giving hastening criticals to the rogue. But I kind of what I'd like to actually do is swap it with the archer right now. Or will show up after you've used it for some time. Kind of weird. Like as a new player, I don't know if I know that. All right, cancel. I might consider that later. All right, again, like I just want to, no, we'll see. Okay, I want this assigned. I guess I can put it on the rogue. So would I have lost like multiple turns if I swap these right now? Does my assassin? I get it, assassin, not rogue. Sure. If I swap these items, does it reset the mutate timer? It does, right? Does it also reset the mutate timer for absorbs if I upgrade it? It doesn't, right? So if I want to min-max the amount of time it takes for me to absorb these on both these characters, I would just put this here, right? How do I see how many absorbs I get anymore? Like I don't remember. Maybe it's under the assassin class. Max mutator absorbs 1. Okay. Nothing resets it. Okay. It just keeps counting. But it would then go, this one would go, if I swap them over. All right. I don't want minus 8. Oops, put that on the wrong guy. I don't want minus HP on the rogue because the rogue doesn't have any HP and he gets pretty fucking focused. So seems like a good thing not to have minus HP. All right. Swap, it stops counting. I don't remember any of that, chat. All right, do we want a beast for a legendary weaponsmith? Absolutely. There's another assassin here. Sucks it's an assassin. We already have one. Blood Knight and Guardian up there as well. I would like to get to that one. And actually, that one's only 1 tile away from this. So we can either go here, then there, or there, then here. And I guess since we want to get 6, probably let's get our people up there first, and then get the weaponsmith. Absorb is based on the mutator. I forgot about that. That's true. Okay. Go ahead and help them. All right. These are 2 guys we'd like to see. I guess if one survives, we only get 1. I think we only get 1 regardless. This is a lot heavier of a fight. There's two archers. That guy's arm... That guy hits like a fucking truck, if I remember correctly. I think some of them may even have charge. Is that pathable? It's not. 3 to 5. So I can't go up that way. The only way we can go is right here. Seems like a shitty start again. I don't remember how many absorbs I used to have, but I feel like I have less absorbs right now. We want to go here. We want to go here. We want to go here. And we want to go there. Yeah. All right. So they can move 3 and shoot 4. If he goes 1, 2, 3, he can shoot 1, 2, 3, 4. He can shoot out to there. So this tile is still safe. I kind of want to open up range anyways, although I don't want to go near this thing, so I have no way to break armor right now. So I think I want to go here. One tile choked there. I should have gone one further, then I could have moved, rotated, and thrown the trap. And I got food that my wife brought me that I'm going to eat, so I'll do that in a minute. I don't want to be in here, but kind of don't. I need a way to kill these archers. I don't know how I get to them right now with this terrain. Terrain seems really bad. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, I missed my monk level 1 for sure. Because monk would actually be super good here. Alright, who's their first guy to act? Their archer. Archer currently 1, 2. Can't hit anyone from here. He's gonna move forward. I'm okay with that. I would like something to come over here, but I would like to actually push it. I guess if I were to put... Can't get in range. How do we set up for some good kills here? All right. Also, I'm gonna grab my food. Back in 2 seconds, chat. Yeah, eating food, chat. I want access to this pit, which is pretty nice. I'm worried I'm going to take too much damage here. There's 3 archers. The 2 archers rather can get on top of me, and the other guy hits me. And this guy delays my turn. I was just looking who would go first. I think it's the archer who walks over and shoots me. And then it's the rogue. And that might be okay. But it might not be. My wife just made me a rap. Hey, Zira. Welcome back for the 50 months, man. Cheers.
That's a nice and
It's a
round
nicely placed.
number.
Is it a nicely placed? I think it's really dangerous to go over there. What I'd actually like to be is right there. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I can't slam there because it's 2 elevations down. Maybe I don't want to be right there. I'm not actually sure. I kind of want to hold this choke with somebody else. Like maybe this guy with defending him, maybe. Better choke point near the rock. Which rock? This one? How do I... where's my... Where's easy death bit? Isn't it not... Oh, knockback's 2. There you're saying? No, but I was already going to be there. Oh, knockback 2. So I go there. No, 2's... And he goes there, and I push him back to... Oh, I see. Right here. Yeah, that's better. Probably. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this stuff yet. What is for lunch? I've got a wrap, some cheese and hummus, or crackers and hummus, and then I have a little bit of beef jerky. Is what I have for lunch. It looks fucking delicious. All right, so we can bring the rogue in if we want. Yeah, is bash and move? If I bash there, do I die to a charge because I'm on this tile and he pushes me in? You move 1 tile with bash? Okay. Jesus, our guys don't do shit for damage, do they? I can bash without move. Oh, I can. Oh. Well, let's do that. Game looks overwhelming? Don't be scared. The game's not overwhelming. The game is just really engaging. Got a deep... It's a deep tactical game, right? Okay. A nasty ram into the wall. How? Oh, I see. I don't have Lightfoot here, right? Yeah, I could tank it with this guy instead. Does it help me? I guess it does. If I rotate there, but I can't protect from directly behind, but I will protect from the side. Alright. He killed his own guy shooting through it. It's funny. Puts us up for a nice little flank there. Could also go there for a flank. Opens up more terrain. Seems good. Huh. Do I want to leave the rogue here doing insane amounts of damage, or do I want to go after these archers? The archers have to die. I guess I must come back with the rogue. I shoot him from here, chat, or is it over a hill and I can't? Yes, Gex. Rogue again. God, they're so mobile. Good. Forgot about that guy entirely, by the way. It's fine. Alright, so I can get elevation. I don't know what my shot looks like here. Presumably fine. Elevation is damage, so it seems good. Probably a kill. I don't think there's no RNG in this game, right? It's just pure damage. I have a range, though. Do I have a range? I actually don't have a damage range. We do 67 damage. We just don't kill it. Oh, but it's plus elevation. It does tell me the damage there. Damage 89, hit chance 100. Okay. 67 plus 22. Feels good. Alright. So I think I want to go to there, set up for the footman charge. We will get shot again. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Elevation sucks, doing 1,000,000 damage. Okay. Can I shoot from here? Absolutely. Got me in melee. They're going to try to kill this rogue, apparently. So that archer up there is kind of bad news, doing 1,000,000 damage. I can't actually run away from it. Although he might shoot other targets if I start to move, perhaps. But honestly, I'm going to pretend like I'm making a decision here, but really I'm just buying time to eat hummus. Attack, then move. I think I can only attack after moving when I crit, right? I think the ability is actually... Maybe not, we'll see. Light weapon, hastening critical, swift hands. No, not that. What is it called? Assassin's Creed. After a backstab. Yeah. So I can't just move after attacking. And a backstab isn't defined from being behind it. It's actually defined by being opposite one of my allies. It's like a flanking rule. We have 172 health. I don't think he can one-shot me, although he might be able to come close. The question is, do we get the kill just to go forward here? Does shield protect against range shots? Looks like yes. Oh, it doesn't protect against projectiles, so it's right there. That's a no. Go up and hope that... Yeah, could do that too. Could go up there and take stabs on this guy setting up for that. I mean, his damage is 81. Our health is 170. So it does take 3 shots to kill us. We're probably okay going up. I don't think it matters where I charge here. Oh, actually, I don't think it moves him. I think he always stays there. Why the lower ground here? Like here, it doesn't make any sense. Because if you're going to choose a charge path, you don't want to be beneath him. You want to be on the same level as him. Why would it ever choose the lower ground here? I mean, I can't do anything to change that because this path 100% passed for there, but why does this path pass for there? Did he really walk there and just... Wow. Alright, so we have to kill him before he acts, but our critical is both slow and tire, so it should be fine. Or rather, haste us and slow him, rather, is what I was trying to say. Do I want to move to make anything? Who's next? Our dude. We can make it a crit by going there. I can get another attack by bashing. Great. Patience unlocked. I don't know if that's true. It seems optimistic. I don't think I gained any patience from that move. But I love the timeline as a mechanic. Yeah, always selects clockwise. Yeah, I just want to know what the rule is. I don't really care what rule it is. I just want to know what the rule is. I don't know why I'm going over there like I can do something from there. I can't. Alright, victory, no losses. Rogue took a lot of damage, but apparently HP restores to full between fights if you don't die. We gained a Blood Knight. I mean, it's good. I didn't like Blood Knights previously. On high difficulty, they seemed like a scam, but I want to test. I want to see the class balance right now. I love the no dice roll based mechanic as well. I think the game is excellent. I just want to see what it's the state of it right now after not having touched it in a couple months. Now, I really would have liked the monk because I love the movement effects more than I like any other effect in this game. So.
Lucky 13.
Welcome back, Hayakim. Thanks for the 13 months, man. All right. Range support's a nice one to get going. I don't have a lot of life essence right now, but do it. Okay. All right, we want to go down here and grab legendary weaponsmith, I think. You like Blood Knight? I found him too fragile on higher difficulties last time, but I don't know if that's the case anymore. All right, I think we're allowed to bring 6 to a fight, so we're still collecting people to get max number of people. Take our shield upgrade, which is here. We have another chainmail upgrade. I don't think we have 2 people that wear chainmail right now. Just one that wears chainmail. This is a 232, and we have a 232. And range support on the hunter. Oh, we have an upgrade. We're level 2 now. Okay, I remember, I think it was intervals of 3 that mattered, right? That's 2.5 per stat. There was something to do with... Maximum HP by 32 point per hit. Is it agility? Fuck, I don't remember. There was something that... There was some stat breakpoint that was relevant. It's something to do with stamina. I think the number of actions you get per round is based on your stamina, and actions cost a certain amount. And as long as you have 1 stamina, you can take an action. So I think it was important to get to stamina points of like 1 more than your action. So if your action was 50, I think your goal was to get to like 51 and then 101, etc. The game's similar to Battle Brothers. I mean, they're both tactical combat games. I think the combat's actually better in Urtuk. But it's a little bit more focused on some other things. Why 102? Isn't it 101 the breakpoint? You don't like the graphics in this game? I do. You definitely get used to the graphics in this game. I think the graphics are really good. They're stylized, so they age well. They're not based on being really, really good. They're based on being unique. Agility increases speed. Increases max stamina. Yeah, it's stylized art for sure. So our current stamina is 82. So we want to start moving this towards the next breakpoint while simultaneously leveling HP and damage. Oh, why would it be? Because his attack's 50. Is melee attack 40? Is that what it is? Okay. I think I might want to creep it up one of each for now. Yeah. I remember there were some like all-in builds for archers that didn't like do much on HP at all, but again, I'm trying to reevaluate the experience as a relatively newer player as opposed to min-maxing stuff. All right, let's look at the rogue, the assassin. Assassin 40 damage. 40 stam rather. Same deal again. Yeah, the breakpoints are going to be super relevant for sure. 2 levels on this guy. What's the next breakpoint on him? 81, 121. I guess there's probably something to do with his traps as well if I cared. I care more about the hunter's traps though. Significant content to rebalance? I'll have to answer that. I don't read the patch notes as they're released very often, and the dev's very active. So probably. And that's part of what I want to experience, because there were some things I didn't like about the game and a lot of things I did like about the game. Yeah, the rogue is squishy as fuck. I already attacked twice. How does backstab work?